What's up, man? Welcome back. It's your boy Twan D the Student. We are back with another episode of Fans Know the Game 2, episode 4 of them things.
Still tipping on 4.
We appreciate y'all for liking the content. We thank y'all for those that came over from Mud TV, Fans Know the Game 2 sports page on Facebook, Fans Know the Game 2 sports page on IG. And welcome back, man. We thank y'all for supporting our platform. This is where we can get loose a little bit, talk about sports without feeling like we got to go over time to get into the next topic. So we kept Mud Podcast on Mud TV, and we started a whole new things with Fan Know the Game 2.
Oh, well, yeah,
What's
man.
up,
It's
baby?
a whole new thing.
How you feeling, man? Come on, man.
Let me give you that jab, man.
Man,
You
give
know
me
what
some.
we do? We in it.
on,
It's
it's
episode
on.
4. Shout out to the 4 Horsemen. It is Wrestling Wednesdays. That's something we'll be talking about on this. I want to give a shout out to everybody who's been rocking with Fans Know the Game 2 since, 2013 or 2013 when the
Yeah, the
actual
Facebook
page
page
started first. The actual podcast started in 2013. So this is something that is same beast, different animals. Shout out to Kobe Bryant. You see what I'm saying? Mama mentality all day, every day on Fans Know the Game 2. And we ain't editing out that cough because this is a smoker's show, a fan show from a smoker's point of view.
And that's what we doing, man. So
What do you say? It's a Lakers page?
it's the Lakers page.
But right now,
So we about to get into it, man. We got the game on
It
live
is.
right now. It's the first game of the Eastern Conference Finals. It is 42-39. 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
man, do you see what happens when you get a little like hair on your chest, man? When you get a little confidence?
Smell your musk a little bit, like we say in the side.
Exactly, right? So what we're seeing with the Atlanta Hawks is when you're so
Trae Young just pulled that thing.
bro, that's the thing. When you're so young,
No
you're-
pun intended.
Exactly. Wow, bars. I didn't even know it. I'm a poet. Check it out. When you're so young, you're oblivious to the fact that you should be getting your ass kicked. You come into every event, you come into every game thinking that I can win. Like, I can actually win. Not the odds, not the seeding. And that's what I'm seeing right now, bro. Again, we've talked about it. This young group, man, the draft that Trae Young came out of, right? Number 1 pick, Deandre Ayton. He's going to get a max. He's doing his thing in Phoenix right now.
We're gonna kick it off with, well, I guess we're kicking off now, but we're gonna
Number 3, I'm just saying, number 3 was Trae Young. You know, drafted to Dallas, traded to Atlanta for number 4, Luka. These guys are doing their things in the playoffs right now. Marvin Bagley, I don't know what it is, but I'm just saying with that generation, we're seeing a whole new young generation. The NBA is in good hands right now, man. I'm telling you, I like what I'm seeing.
And here Atlanta is again playing them tough. They was just down 10 points when we put the game on. Atlanta may surprise a lot of people if they get to the finals, but I know one person in Atlanta won't be surprising, and that's their damn team.
No.
They play like they believe they supposed to be here.
Take the interim off of Nate McMillan. It's too late now because he's got a bidding war going on him. Suits and ties yelling out, pay the guy. That guy's done a great job. Shout out to Nate McMillan for turning this around. Those guys weren't even in the playoff hunt where they went out.
Not when Laura Fish got fired. But let's rewind a little bit and go back to an incredible finish last night with Phoenix and the Clippers.
Yeah,
Now, I was watching the game. It was a very ugly game. I remember telling my wife it was like 54-55 in the third. I was like, babe, this was the score at halftime last game. So it was a very ugly game offensively, and which resulted into the type of ending that it had, right? Skip to 30 seconds left. Devin Booker comes up and pulls up a pretty jumper, puts him ahead too. Paul Pierce comes up. Paul George comes up. He hits one with 20 seconds left, puts them up 1. Missed possession. Go down there and get fouled. He missed both free throws.
Left 8 seconds on the clock.
Both free throws. From the time that Paul George missed those free throws, it took about 20 to 25 minutes for the game to end.
Itself, 30 minutes, 33 minutes.
Because of review. Pat Bev had him review a ball that he out of bounds. But come to find out, they ruled it out on Devin Booker. And it was just a couple other reviews.
A bunch of litigation.
It fast forwards to me thinking, man, Phoenix gave away this game. 1, and Paul George may get away with missing 2 free throws too. Because they went down there and they bobbled it. It was just some weird stuff.
Out of bounds. And
bobbled it out of bounds. And I'm like, man,
and a bad angle, right?
Left. Right. But Jeff Van Gundy is describing a play that I personally saw, and a lot of basketball fans who remember, especially Magic fans. His brother Stan Van Gundy ran a play years ago. Atlanta just took the lead. Ran a play years ago with Dwight Howard. They was playing
San
San Antonio Spurs here in Orlando. It was 0.7 seconds left.
With Jameer?
I think it was.
It was. Okay.
Dwight Howard gets the ball on an inbound alley-oop, one hand slams it, no time left over Tim Duncan. Game. So I'm telling my wife this story. We getting ready to play this clip.
Oh, I was feeling it. I remember this play with Tyson Chandler, though. I remembered it. And I was thinking the same exact thing.
We getting ready to play this clip, family.
Not an easy inbound with that big body in front of you. Crowder looking, throws it alley. Oh! Ayton puts it down! He puts it down! It's over! Crowder looking, throws it alley. Oh! Ayton puts it down!
Let's rewind all the way back.
Not an easy inbound with that big body in front of you.
He should have cut him off.
Crowder looking, throws it alley. Oh! Ayton puts it down! He puts it down! Crowder looking, throws it alley.
Did you see that damn big
Booker? Man's got a broken nose. Man's had got into a championship fight, man.
Did you see that damn pick by Devin Booker?
I seen it. Man's with a broken nose put his body on the line. And the thing about it is, right, he's such a weapon.
Beautiful play.
That Batum doesn't stick. Right? He's so scared that Booker's going to pop out and get the ball that he doesn't roll with the pick, right?
Ayton puts it down! He puts it down! It's over!
Zubac. That's Laker revenge.
And they're trying to say goaltending, but that's a live basketball.
That's Laker revenge.
That took another like 3 to 5 minutes to review.
This is the thing. It's an inbound pass. You can't goaltend on an inbound pass. It's not a shot. I mean, who does not know that? Why did the refs?
But he didn't goaltend. It was a clear
I know,
dunk.
that's what I'm saying. It's clear as day. That's what you. I mean, I've seen this play again. You were describing the Dwight Howard one. I thought originally it was a Chris Paul to Tyson Chandler, and it beat the Lakers. But it was actually Tyson Chandler when he played for the Suns.
Okay.
Got the same type of inbound play against, I think it was the Grizzlies, and did the same type thing to end the game. That's what I was remembering. So I'm thinking this in my head. Like, why are they not? What's up with Ty Lue? Didn't this guy win a championship? Isn't this the man that came back?
You know, a lot of times the coach will tell a player to do something and they get in there and don't do it. You know, at the end of the day, that's on the inbounder to make it to where...
Practice? You talking about practice?
To make it to where he got to pass that ball baseline to where even by the time they get it and turn around and shoot it, it's over anyways.
What are we talking about?
You know, you got to be honest with you, as a fan... I'm thinking of that play. You just gotta think that that's the play, and they got footage of Monty telling Ayton, "Hey, you just gotta go up and try to dunk it." So you gotta automatically think, okay, they're gonna try to get it to bruh. Let me try to put it in a way, my body in a way where he can't see that, to where he gives it one good look, and I'm so much in the way that he can't wait till I get out of the way. He gotta pass it in.
Man, it was just that.
And now he's passing it to the baseline or something.
That much of the pick, that little second, gave them enough time.
That's
and
really
I was thinking that, man. I was thinking, like, off rip, bro.
That pick freed him up just enough.
Just enough, right?
Because Zubac couldn't recover.
Wasn't I texting you?
Zubac probably would have got a hand on it.
He probably would have. I texted you earlier in the game. I was like, yo, this guy's fluff. I was just feeling that. I was like, yo, Ayton's got him, man. Ayton was kind of, I don't know if it was due to the injury or he was out of shape, but Ayton was serving AD. You see what I'm saying? In the Lakers series. You know what I mean? And let me tell you something, guys.
I like what Andre Ayton's been doing because he's been playing the same way. I want to know how many dribbles this dude has taken in the whole playoffs.
Let me tell you something, guys. The Phoenix Suns are one LeBron James shot away from being undefeated in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? Like us, that year that the Lakers went. And think about that, guys. I'm really riding with these guys to win the
Well, no, because we won 2 games.
We won 2 games?
Yeah, we lost 4-2. Remember, they won 1 and we won 2 in a row.
I thought we lost
1. And then they just won 3.
I thought we only won 1. Oh, we won 2?
Mm-hmm.
We actually won 2?
Yeah, we was up 2-1 in that series. That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's why they're on a 9-game win streak.
Oh, that's crazy.
They won 3. Okay. They swept Denver and then the 2 in this series.
I thought they were like on this mad.
But shout out to the coaching job by Monty. Shout out to the mental stamina, as he called it, down the stretch with those young players. We got to give Cameron Payne some love. Cameron Payne, 29 points, double-digit assists, 1 turnover.
New name.
A guy that was out of the league a couple years ago. We have to give him his props. Obviously, he was a former lottery pick.
Yes, out of Murray State.
Give him his propers. Cameron Payne ain't no bounce back like a good bounce back.
His new name is Cam Payne. Campaign. That's his name, Campaign.
Oh, I like that. Bars. Campaign.
Champagne Campaign.
Hey, shout out to Campaign.
That's
we on
it right
our
there.
campaign. So shout out to him, man. Just a great collective effort. Chris Paul is back game 3. Real quick, before we get on the next topic, what do you think happens in game 3?
I mean, the Lakers, the Sun. I'm sorry, I'm just got Lakers on the brain. The Clippers may edge one out. The sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while. You know, it's good for revenue for the NBA as well. But with Chris Paul back, the series is over, guys. The series is over.
No, I mean, this is their 3rd series in a row being down 0-2.
Phoenix, they're not gonna do it again. Phoenix, and this is an enigma of a playoff season, guys. This ain't gonna be happening next year, guys. With a full off season.
I don't know, man.
No. With my guys, right? With AD,
Phoenix is here.
Hearing the news that he's talking. He came in our shape, right?
Here.
We had a shortened off season. He never won a championship. He's gonna come in.
That don't mean that we ain't gonna do what we do. I'm just saying Phoenix is here.
They're gonna be
here for real.
They're gonna be here too, but they're gonna suffer that hangover from the championship because Chris Paul gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? He'll turn down. I think Milwaukee's gonna win the championship solely on the fact that my bookie thinks the same thing, and we thought the same thing about a month ago when we put money on it.
You need to watch Lucky Number 11, sir.
I'm telling you. So I'm watching this game right now with Giannis, and I'm like, go Greek freak. You see what I'm saying? I think that Milwaukee. Remember I said that? I said Milwaukee. It was set up. I honestly said that Milwaukee's gonna win the championship this year. It was set up for them. This is the year. The basketball guys are with him. If Kevin Durant doesn't put on a shoe that's a size bigger than what he wears so he can be comfortable, Milwaukee's out of here.
Right, Kenny Smith.
Right, it's crazy though. That's basketball God, bro. Like that close, right? Then they go into overtime and win by 2. You're in a year, mans, where Solomon Hill, who you're playing right now, takes out LeBron James. Bro, if LeBron James does not go down at that time, what do you think happens? We run it, man.
The way things are set up right now, definitely if we was healthy. But
you know what I think? I think that Solomon Hill plays for the Toon Squad.
You stupid.
I don't know why I'm talking in this Drake accent. I don't know. It's a certified lover boy in the brain.
You want to talk about Ben Simmons? Do you want to talk about Ben Simmons?
I mean, everybody else is talking about Ben Simmons. I polluted the timeline with Ben Simmons and just, I mean.
I'm going to say this about Ben Simmons. He's still one of my favorite talents.
He's a generational talent.
But hard work don't hide.
That's truth.
That's all I'm going to say. Hard work don't hide.
You know, the crazy thing about it is we talk about these kids. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. They're making millions. They're still kids, right? They're not like me and you. I don't like my job. I leave it. I quit. I go find another job. I go do whatever. They can't do that. They're like kind of drafted to a city. They have to stay there. They have to do. Mans is unmotivated. Mans wants to be in LA, bro. Mans wants to be in LA. Like, bro, for real. He wants to be in the starlight. He's one of those guys, again, you're 6'8" when you're 15. So what the F, you're a prodigy. What else are you going to do? You're basketball, but maybe the man likes painting or something. You know, nobody ever looks at whatever his other interest is. So whatever it is, basketball is secondary to it.
Do you believe the text message Stephen A. Smith has? I mean, listen. Without the text message, that goes without. You can tell he doesn't work on anything. But do you believe the text message? Do you believe that people in the Philly organization feels that way?
When we look at the teams he came from in high school, with Montverde, they were always stacked teams. In college, he did not lead the LSU Tigers to the tournament. They only won 9 games.
Wow.
That shows you. He showed you then. Ain't nothing changed.
When somebody show you who they are, believe them.
Right? His rookie year statistically is still his best year. He's not blossomed from that. Well, I mean, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's not an eagle. Put him around some other players, you know, he can do whatever he does, whatever, whatnot, blah, 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 blah. But no, man, yeah.
I was looking for my phone because I wanted, it's right here in front of us with the game on. So, Ben Simmons, so just work on your jumper, man.
I think
no left-hander I've ever met had a broke jumper. So, if you're going to stay left-handed, you need to get it right.
You know what? Again, read that book Outlier from Malcolm Gladwell. Statistically, bro, if you're over 6'6", you can get a job in the NBA, even if you can't play. We've seen people continuously get. Greg Oden signed a contract strictly for their height, and you know what I mean. What it is when you're that type of guy. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. We're talking about Kawhi Leonard, whose hand is huge, so he's what, like Michael Jordan. He's not. Is he really skilled, or is he guiding the ball in? Right. So a lot of guys, again. Do they love basketball or do they love what basketball affords them?
Right. We'll see. I'll tell you this is the lowest he can get at his career as far as criticism and embarrassment on the stage. So we'll see what happens because essentially, man,
You got millions, bro.
kind of cost your team the series. But
You got mills.
the Olympics is coming up.
Go make a rap album in Australia.
You stupid. Called Mountains Down Under. Anyway, the Olympics is coming up. Do you have the, like I said, I was going to pull my
Do you
phone
think he's
out.
deflated by Devin Booker? Because Devin Booker's with Kendall. Every guy that was with Kendall lost in the playoffs, man.
She came out and said they need to take responsibility.
No, man. Look at Kyle Kuzma, Ben Simmons.
She said they need to take responsibility.
Mans went down.
Can you pull up, if you can, on Bleacher Report? So I know who did decline the USA Olympics. I know Chris Paul ended up declining. Donovan Mitchell wanted to rehab his ankle. Stephen Curry surprisingly declined.
No. Nobody.
So I know we have Dame, we have Draymond, we have.
Why?
Man.
For what? For what? Why are you gonna go play for that? I mean, like
Jason Tatum.
Gold medal? Like
Naming them off the top of my head, but I'm gonna wait till you pull them up here.
gold medal? Is
Team USA.
that it? I know, man. They got some. Okay, man. Like they got like Jeremy Grant,
Jeremy Grant just joined. I just
Zach
seen him
LaVine.
join. Zach LaVine just joined.
Yeah, Zach LaVine finalized like a little while ago. Draymond Green, Bradley Beal, Kevin Love, bunch of scrubs.
Kevin Love surprised me.
He's just going there because he's trying to get on another team.
Right.
The new super team is going to be built from this, guys. Let me find this USA scrub squad.
Okay, anyway, as you find it,
Drew Holiday's on it.
the names that are
Chris Middleton.
the names that are piling up. Are we in for another 0-4 result?
Yeah.
Are we in for another 0-4
Sorry about that, guys. I can see mine's losing. Excuse me.
Are we in for another 0-4 result? Are we in for another bronze medal appearance because we done got whooped by Spain or Argentina?
Could be because Spain got the
Because none of our shooters are going. Like Klay Thompson's not healthy. Steph's not going. I mean, Dame's over there. I don't know if Devin Booker's gonna go.
Oh, Book say he going.
Okay,
Harden's going.
Harden's going, but how healthy is he?
Durant.
Oh yeah, that's right. Kevin's gonna be there.
Yeah, Kevin Durant because he's trying to get to another team.
Kevin's gonna be there.
Excuse me, guys.
I don't know. I don't.
Mine's. I'm about to read you the roster. I just gotta find it because
We gotta see how it pans out, man. We gotta see how it pans out. I'm looking forward to the Olympics, though. I'm looking forward to the swimming. I'm looking forward
All
to.
right.
Okay. here we
It's
go.
Bam Adebayo,
Uh-huh.
Bradley Beal,
Okay,
Devin
shooting,
Booker,
shooting,
Kevin Durant,
shooting.
Jeremy Grant, Draymond Green, Drew Holiday, Zach LaVine, Dame Lillard,
Shooting.
Kevin Love, Chris Middleton, and Jason Tatum. We losing.
I'm about to say, you think that's enough?
We gonna get our ass toe up. Jeremy Lin finna come back with a vengeance,
You
son.
think that's enough to win a gold medal?
Jeremy Lin finna come back with a vengeance, son. He finna go get his partners.
Well, Ben Simmons said he don't know if he's playing on an Australian team.
But Jeremy Lin playing China, my G.
Jeremy Lin ain't playing.
He finna go get his partners, and they finna run pick and rolls on our ass.
Jeremy Lin ain't playing. Yeah, I don't know, man. And you know, here's the thing, right?
Oh, Nikola
As-
Jokic playing for his team.
As the stars start to change,
Africa got some players.
that's what I'm saying. As the stars
The air
start
up
to
there playing
change,
for Africa.
we probably gonna take a couple L's.
Bobo playing for Africa.
They got a squad.
Oh, he playing for Oakland. They kind of the same.
They got a squad. So, but as the stars start to age, as the normal ones start to age, and the new ones, like for example, 4 years from now, we gonna be hell. When the Jaws and
we ain't got nobody. We need to get somebody.
But right now,
in
I
4
don't
years,
know.
Anthony Davis may be
It
out
look
the
like
league.
it sound like we in between. LeBron's hurt, AD's not. So I don't know. I don't know.
Man,
We'll see.
Luka Doncic will be a Laker. Mark my words. Bro, I be saying
Why
stuff.
has everybody got to be a Laker? I done heard Luka. I done heard CP3.
No.
I done heard all these. And I'm a Laker fan, but I done heard all these
me tell you
unnecessary.
something.
You know what? No. We're not gonna give.
We're
not
Magic
gonna give.
Johnson is tight.
Hold up. We're not. We cannot do this.
Me and
We
Magic
cannot-
Johnson's tight.
We cannot go on any longer without repping for somebody that is a Laker. Now you know I've been giving him his stuff. I've been giving him his crap over the last couple of years by not being aggressive like I need him to be. But goddamn White Mamba, Alex Caruso got arrested for having bud in his hometown,
I got to
Texas.
fire for that.
We firing up for Alex. Alex, we finna fire for you right now on this broadcast. We firing up for Alex Caruso right now. We firing up for you, Alex.
We are quoting a new thing, the GOAT of the day. You are getting the first GOAT of the day for riding through Texas and getting caught with your grinder.
And Texas, you know better. That man went to school there. He is known as the GOAT. Okay? You need to stop disrespecting.
Right now,
Maybe his
episode
hair
4.
wasn't cut.
Exactly. You ain't recognize that man without his jersey on and his headband. Right now, episode 4.
You, Alex.
AC, you get the first GOAT of the day.
Steven Jackson don't smoke no more. All the smoke.
All the smoke, baby.
This for you, Alex.
Showtime. We free agents.
All right, we not finna do that to my. Hey, that's my dog.
Resign him. You got instantly resign
right now. Hey, headband.
I started to GoFundMe for you.
We gotta keep him, man.
We started to GoFundMe for you. It's up to 2 cents.
So they done made it a big thing about it, but you know, it's just weed possession.
It's just a little marijuana.
You know, that's all it is.
His fans know the game too. Let that man live. Hey, where he at, man, in LA though, they can do that.
Yeah, but he was in Texas.
But he ain't know. He was so high. He was on that Cali Bud in Texas.
Y'all know better Texas.
You know about that, bro. We done been on that Cali Bud.
Didn't he go to Texas A&M?
Yeah, that's where he was at.
Y'all know better Texas.
Bro,
Y'all know better than that.
We was on that Cali Bud in Texas, bro. We met David
You know what
Robinson.
I don't understand?
We met David.
You know what I understand?
It wasn't. Don't get me. It wasn't
Texas.
that David Robinson. He's
Hold
a
on,
Christian.
Texas.
It's another David Robinson.
Texas. How you gonna let a bit be able to carry the fire, but not be able to fire up?
That's the thing, bro.
A bit can now carry the fire. They can carry the fire, but then if I got the fire, I can't fire it up. You gotta read between the lines. And some of y'all may not even know what I just said.
Man, he had
but
me.
a lot of y'all know what I just said out there.
He had me going.
How can you be able to let somebody carry the fire, but they can't
carry the fire?
carry the fire?
Swish a house.
Shout out to Toby. Carry the fire.
Swish a house and swish a blast. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to
Good
Texas,
for you,
man.
Alex.
Shout out to Alex Caruso. Shout out to Austin, Texas. Right now, man, you get the first GOAT of the day. You get the first fire up ever, man. We fired up for you, my G.
And speaking of burning it up, can I pull up?
Hey, man, handle your business, man. You got this.
Sha'Carri is her name.
Her name is Sha'Carri Richardson, right? She went to college, I think, at LSU. LSU is a track powerhouse.
Where is she from, though? I heard rumors she was from here.
Let me see that, man. Cause if she from here, cause we about that track and field like.
I heard rumors she was from town.
Go to Instagram Fans of the Game 2. You can see the video. It's doing numbers.
We about to put the clip on right now too.
Oh, did you pull it up from our video? I don't think it's from our page. But I don't know. We need to. We shamelessly watch our own videos.
Finna put it up right now.
Hold on. Sha'Carri, we burning for you.
Milwaukee's up at halftime. They not up by much. I don't know what they are by.
Her name is Sha'Carri Richardson. My bad. I was saying Sha'Carri Richards. My bad. I'm so sorry.
Richardson. I say Richardson.
Sorry, Sha'Carri Richardson. Let me find out. I know. Again, I was right. She did go to LSU, but I hope she. No, she was born in Dallas, Texas.
Okay, straight up.
Hey, that's when it comes to track though. California, Texas, and Florida.
Straight up on the straight up. But so we gonna get into this clip real quick. Fastest woman in the world. She just qualified for the Olympics. Track and field is one of my favorite things to watch. Us dominate in, but I love swimming. I be watching a little fencing too. So when we play this clip, we're gonna get into some of the things that you look forward to and you watching the Olympics that you normally can't watch. So right now, let's get into our girl, man.
I watched the track shorts.
Hey,
look at these track
as
shorts.
we say in the South, she got them gets.
Look at them track shorts. I just want to draw attention to them track shorts. Look how she started off. 3 ahead of her. No. It's such a fast of a race. You didn't already.
Richardson said, I could just tell you this is another race, but I have to give respect
She
to
said
the
after she was
magnitude
done, I
of
want
this
y'all to know
event.
I'm that chick. Pay attention to the shorts.
Sha'Carri Richardson with that bright orange hair. She wasn't the first out of the blocks.
3 ahead of her. We call this hawking them down. She hawked them down.
Hawk them down for real.
She
with them gets.
10:65.
She 10:65 clock, but it was officially 10.72.
She started pointing at the clock 30 meters before.
Oh no, 10.65. My bad. That is right. That's right. That makes her the 6th fastest of all time and the 4th
She
fastest
started pointing
American
at
woman
the
in
clock
history.
30 meters before the finish line. And as my coach always
Yeah, I love it,
Stop
man.
playing on her head top.
Man, that's it. With
Y'all
this,
better stop playing on her head top.
on
We
this,
rooting for Sha'Carri.
on this Fans of the Game, man.
Yes,
we're talking
we
about
is. That's
everything, man.
hey. You know, because I was wondering. I'm like, damn, who's gonna be like the Usain Bolt type? And remember Marion Jones? And we used to wait.
The feel good story. You knew it.
Sha'Carri, we coming for you, baby. We gonna rep for you, girl. We repping for you, girl.
Dallas, D-Town.
On straight up.
D-Town.
On straight up. So, give me some of your Olympic events that you like watch and you know damn well like there's you can't watch it during the year. I don't care if it's what's that stuff that
fencing?
No, shovel. What's the shovel thing?
It's called
curling. Anyway, go ahead.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm all about track and field first and foremost. I've always watched track and field more than anything. I used to play that as on the power pad in Nintendo, man. Anyways, track and field. I love watching diving. I watch diving. I kind of get into synchronized swimming. I ain't gonna flex on that, man. I might watch.
Water polo? You doing any water polo?
No. I might flex with water polo. I ain't gonna flex with you on that one, man. Last Olympics, I watched a lot of gymnastics. I watched that during the Olympics. Volleyball. I get down with volleyball during the Olympics, man. Wrestling. I like beach volleyball. Beach volleyball too. Look at the shorts. On the women. Anyways, yeah, that's about it, man. And basketball, of course, now that the dream team and everybody else is playing, you good? I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. So for me, man, it's kind of the same. Swimming of all sorts, diving, especially. I love the relay. I love the the 100s and the butterflies. I love that stuff. Just to watch the technique of it.
The butterfly? That's old.
You're stupid. You can't see me.
Shout out to Mike.
Yeah, man.
Got that beard gang thing
wrestling,
going.
I try to catch when I can. Gymnastics, males gymnastics. I like when they be on the ring.
What I'm saying. Do you think in wrestling this year, do you think that Sting will bring it home?
You're stupid. Female gymnastics, I like the the open floor. I forget what they call it. The mat. Yeah, I like that competition. And then
the routine.
Yeah, the routine. The horse when they be jumping on that thing.
The pole vault. I don't know what it's called.
Just horrible.
Description. Yeah.
Descriptions. What else do I like to watch in the Olympics, man? Like I said, beach volleyball.
All the track and field events.
Track and field, of course.
No equestrian at all.
Definitely track and field. I like to watch the 100, the 200, relay races, shot put,
no archery,
the long jump. I like the long jump. I like the one where they run with shot put, the shot put, whatever. Not the shot put, the catapult jump.
Oh, the
jolt. I think it is.
The high jump.
High jump. Not the high jump when they
pole vault.
Pole vault. There it goes.
Bro, it's 3-on-3 basketball Olympic sport now.
Oh, it is?
It is.
What about breakdancing? Did they ever make that official?
Oh, man, I tried out, and they said out. You weren't ready. I was like, what? I was like,
You said wrestling already, right?
Yeah.
All right. Fencing. Talk with some fencing.
I tell you, I love
so, yeah, I'm gonna try to catch a little bit of everything this
year,
like
you know
I
what
always
else?
do.
The duck hunt, when they be shooting like the little
skeet thing, skeet
shooting,
yeah.
skeet, yeah, like skeet.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to watch a little bit of everything, man. I definitely enjoy the Olympics, man. So we gonna see how it is.
Bowling.
I ain't watching bowling for the Olympics. I can watch that on ESPN.
I watch P.D. Weber.
You know what I'm saying? I'm watching bowling for the Olympics.
I don't really too much. Whatever NBC is playing, I'm gonna watch it. I'm not too much. You know what I'm saying?
That is true, man. It's one of those things where it's special. You know what I mean? It's like, you appreciate. And then another thing I appreciate. Watching other countries dominate in sports like we just don't know nothing about.
Exactly. The stories that build up, it's such a nice production. It's really it's awesome.
Yeah, and it's in Tokyo, so.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. So hold up. Is it Tokyo? It's like freestyle in the VIP. Pre-roll in the VIP. That Tokyo made in Tokyo? It's made in Tokyo like that?
Not
Uber everywhere.
Yeah, no, we're not Uber everywhere.
Uber everywhere.
They probably don't even have Uber. They probably got some other stuff.
Honky-tonky. Never mind. I don't want to get banned. Sorry, guys. Uber.
He plays. He can do that. He plays.
I am. I have been to Japan. I've been to Tokyo.
Real quick, give me your early predictions on this game right here live before we wrap up.
I am going to predict the Atlanta Hawks still game won by 2 points.
The way it's looking, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna say Atlanta too. I'm gonna say Atlanta get it in Milwaukee.
You know what? They squeak by the basketball guys. Let them get by with the Nets. Giannis, the same things we said before. It doesn't change. Okay, just because a person is in a different relationship doesn't mean that they change. They're just in a different relationship. You're just in a different round, but you're still blinking out. It's still there. It's still who you guys are. They are who they thought we were, or they thought. See. Yeah.
Well, listen,
whatever Dennis Greene said.
We about to wrap up right now. We thank y'all for tuning in to the episode. Drop any suggestions what y'all want us to talk about. Top 5. We're gonna come up with some creative things once the season comes over. gets over top 5 this of all time, top 5 that of all time. So we'll have fun with it.
The lowdown. You know, I'm going into my draft season, which is my thing.
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry. We're not wrapped up. We're going to close it out with the draft segment.
With the lowdown.
And then we'll wrap it up. My apologies.
Man, I didn't even, I was just going to ride out.
So the NBA draft was the NBA draft lottery, was last night. There were 3 teams coming into the draft that had the highest percentage to get the number 1 pick. 14%. It was home team Orlando Magic.
Who's gonna ask Magic?
It was
Detroit Pistons.
No.
It was Detroit Pistons.
It was
Houston Rockets.
Detroit Pistons and the Houston Rockets. It came down to the Houston Rockets and Detroit Pistons, and Ben Wallace's good luck with no fro. I never thought he'd have luck without the fro. Got him the number 1 pick. So this is your expertise right here, college basketball, going into the draft. So the lowdown with Low right here. Who do you think is the best prospect, not only in the draft, but specifically for Detroit? Because I think the projected number 1 pick said he wasn't working out for nobody but whoever got number 1 pick.
Of course, Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham has been the projected number 1 pick. Shout out to Cade Cunningham. He went to Mount Verde. Again, Mount Verde has crunk out number 1 picks. That's where Ben Simmons went at, D'Angelo Russell. So many guys went to Mount Verde. Joel Embiid.
He did before he transferred.
Right. So shout out to Mount Verde. Cade Cunningham has been the projected number 1 pick since last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Detroit Pistons, he's only going to work for 1 team. The Detroit Pistons, though, just took last year with number 7, Killian Hayes, a point guard. Mm-hmm. So with Cade Cunningham, who's a point guard, shooting guard, coming out of Oklahoma State, played for the Cowboys. He put up some good numbers there as a freshman, was an All-American. He's 6'8", right? It's a prototype.
Go ahead.
You want to go ahead?
No, I was going to say, Jay Bayless say he's the most complete player in the draft. So, I mean, is he a good fit for Detroit? Or who do you think Detroit should pick?
Best talent-wise, you're going to take Cade Cunningham. You can't pass on him.
Mm.
It's one of those things where you can't pass on him. You'll get rid of Killian Hayes before you get rid of Cade Cunningham. You'll try to pair them up at first if you don't work. Right. You know what I mean? But Cade Cunningham is going to start with the ball in his hand. You're going to build around Cade Cunningham. He's 6'8". He's one of those players, bro. He's one of those players.
I think Detroit had 2 players to make all rookie last year too, Saddiq Bey and another guy, the forward.
Exactly.
So
Killian Hayes. They got a good.
You know what I'm saying? Jeremy Grant came over there. Got rid of Blake, so now they can kind of build
They're
fresh.
in a rebuild, bro. They're gonna have a real young, because that's what's gonna happen. The 3 guys who you're talking about who are on the all rookie, all 3 of them made it. They'll be starting with Cade Cunningham and Jeremy Grant. So, but Cade Cunningham is gonna be the focal point. He's gonna take pressure off of Jeremy Grant. Now, do I think he's the best all-around prospect? No, I don't think that.
Who do you think is?
Jalen Greene. Okay. Jalen Greene was the number 1. I've been watching all of these players, guys, since freshman year. I've been watching Jalen Greene. It's like they've been comparing him to Kobe. His body type and things of that nature, how he's a slasher and a scorer. He was the number 1 prospect in ESPN's 100. He didn't go to college. He went to the G League. He played for the Ignite. But he's not going to be picked number 1. Remember, the draft is picked on more of a hype. So if a G League player, which eventually will get picked number 1, gets picked number 1, it kind of discredits the NCAA. That's why it's hard for like a international player to get picked number 1, right? With that being said,
but, I mean, hell, even if he get picked in the top 3, that's still saying something. Oh, he's a G Leaguer.
I still say he would get picked in the top 3. People are not picking him in the top 3 though. Mm-hmm. With that being said, Houston did get the number 2 pick.
And so who do you think Houston goes with then?
I would go with Evan Mobley. I've been saying it all year too as well.
That's
with Evan Mobley.
The
USC guy.
But they already got Christian Wood though. So you're gonna kind of go big.
You're gonna either try to pair them up, go big, or you're gonna trade Christian Woods. This is another one of these guys right here, man. Let me tell you about Evan Mobley, 6'11". I would have loved. We had this discussion off screen. I would have loved for Evan Mobley to went to the G League. Because again, with his body type and what he's gonna bring to the NBA, he's the prototypical new NBA big man. He would have benefited more from going to the G League. Chet Holmgren, this kid you're going to see playing for Gonzaga, this skinny kid, the number 1 prospect, should have went to the G League, right? And that's why I think Jalen Greene, who I think should, in my opinion, should go number 3, but he's not. Evan Mobley's going to go number 2, guys. Great center. You've seen him play in the same model of Ralph Sampson and Hakeem Olajuwon, Yao Ming. Houston is good with centers. It's going to give them that centerpiece. Luckily, their pick didn't fall out, and they didn't have to convey it to, was it Golden State? No.
I don't know.
Oklahoma. Oklahoma would have gotten their pick. So with this, they're going to pick Evan Mobley. He's going to be a great player to build around, franchise pick, could have easily went number 1. Any of these guys in the top 3, in my opinion, the top 3 players in this year's draft, top 4, could have went number 1. But Evan Mobley's going to be the pick for them. You might want to try to pair him up with Christian Wood or just, trade him out there, man, and blow it all the way up. Get rid of John Wall as well.
Home team has 2 top 10 picks. Home team, for those that's not in know, we're from Orlando, Florida. We're talking about Orlando Magic. Home team has 2 top 10 picks, number 5 and number 8. You told me Bill Simmons said something that was not, for me, outlandish, but what do you think home team should do? I know, I think it was Woj who said Orlando is one of those teams that may be looking to do business with their picks opposed to just continuing to build. So what do you think they do with the number 5 and number 8?
Here is where the draft gets interesting at number 3. The number 3 pick goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers. The number 3 and 4 rated players are guards. In my opinion, it should be Jalen Greene and Jalen Suggs. My 2 favorite players in the draft are the Jalens. I've been following them and I've been preaching them up. But Cleveland has Darius Garland and Colin Sexton.
So do you give Cleveland 5 and 8 to swap for 3?
What Bill Simmons was talking about was taking 5 and 8 and trading it for Ben Simmons. Which, is it outlandish? Again, this is a generation of talent. You take him back, you put him with Markelle Fultz, you put him in a market where he's used to.
I forgot about Markelle, so that's guard heavy team. Never mind.
Exactly, and then you have Cole Anthony, who we just got this year.
Cole
R.J. Hampton, who I was heavy on too as well. Young team. I think they're going to get rid of Jonathan Isaac. They're going to get rid of Mo Bamba. That's another thing. Do we trade for the number 3, again, Cleveland does not need to draft Jalen Suggs or Jalen Greene. It isn't. You already have 2 guards that are set in place, even if you're going for the best player.
But I did hear a rumor a month or so ago that Colin Sexton, they may be looking to. So if you can have a guy that you may look at more of a leader, more of a floor general, then
Darius Garland. Colin Sexton is a bull, but Darius Garland, I've seen this kid play. Man,
I like Darius Garland.
You can't pair him up with a Jalen Greene or a Jalen Suggs. It's too much. What I would propose doing, taking maybe a Mo Bamba, because you're going to get rid of Kevin Love. You already have Jared Allen. You have Larry Nance Jr. Kuminga is the pick for them. But Kuminga is a reach at number 3. Jonathan Kuminga, who was the number 1 player in the class of 2022, who, if he didn't reclassify and go to the G League, would be the number 1 pick in next year's draft. That's how good he is. But that's how good this draft is. He's the 5th best player. So if I'm Cleveland, I take the Magic's 5th and Bamba, or I take 5 and 8, or maybe 5 and another player, and I trade down the Magic, because the Magic cannot afford to go with a best player like a Scotty Barnes, who's a great player, or Jonathan Kuminga. They need star power.
Right.
They need Jalen Greene. Right? Not Jalen Suggs. They need Jalen Greene.
Pair him up with Cole.
Exactly. Get him to the number 3 pick. Trade up and get him. Whatever you have to do. That's what the draft gets.
So what you do with Fultz? You try to trade him?
Fultz is done, guys. Too many injuries. He's already crippled. Philadelphia broke him. And then this is another guy.
Yeah, flashes though. So
yeah, he did. But you had a career. You're gonna live a life, bro. You got millions. If you're done right, you can go anime for the rest of your life. You can go do whatever you got to do, but you're done. And this is Cole Anthony's team.
Yeah.
At point, right? R.J. Hampton is a beast too. Get Jalen Greene in there.
I got some spunk, some young pizzazz.
Exactly. Trade Bamba. Isaac. Get rid of Isaac Bamba for some, maybe try to do Isaac for Bagley. He needs a restart. Both of them need a restart. Isaac does not need to be here close to a Popka. Personal reasons. But anyways, and that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, but a bad thing. I think they blow it up. That's where the draft gets interesting. At number 4, Toronto. Toronto can take either or, man, because now they can get rid of Kyle Lowry. They can draft Jalen Suggs at 4, right? And you move him to the point, you run Van Fleet at the shooting. Or
which is kind of what they was doing the last couple of years with him and Kyle anyway.
Exactly. Mock drafts have Suggs going to Cleveland. If that happens, Jalen Greene going to Toronto with Van Fleet is not a bad thing. He's Blasian. Jalen Greene, half Filipino, half black. So that's what I'm saying. If he goes to Toronto, great move because of the ethnicity. If he comes here, because he's already played in the bubble here. He's already acclimated to Orlando with the G League. Guys, the reason why I say this kid didn't average 19 points in high school. This kid averaged 19 points in the G League. This is against former top picks, NBA players, 5-star players. What's your boy who just went to the Houston Rockets? Kevin Porter. He was averaging 24 in the G League, and he put up a 50-piece when he came back to the NBA. In the only G League playoff game that Jalen Greene had, he put up 30 points. Orlando, this is who you need. Number 5, you slide down for Cleveland. They pick Kuminga. It's a great pick, and that's it, man. That's it. You don't worry about anything after 5. After 5, it's just kind of, they're going to be tweeners. You're going to find a Donovan Mitchell. Some people are going to bloom. But the top heavy 5 in the draft, that's it right there, guys. That's all we're going to talk about on this episode. So just to run it back down again, in my opinion, this is how it should run. Number 1, Cade Cunningham to Detroit. Number 2, Evan Mobley to Houston. Number 3, a trade. Orlando grabs Jalen Greene. Number 4, Toronto grabs Jalen Suggs. Number 5, Jonathan Kuminga to Cleveland.
There you have it. The lowdown with Low. Hey, man, once again, thank y'all for liking and subscribing. We out of here. We appreciate y'all. Catch us on the next time. Catch us on the flip side. And as we always say, peace.
We out. Suits and ties yelling, pay the guys.
Gotta do it,